Hello, my name is swissbianco. In this video I will talk about brand new red alox soldier Swiss Army knife. This is the 2011 version of the soldier. I will talk about this a bit later. First we have a look at the knife. We see the typical soldier configuration of the tools in red alox. On the back side we have an engraving plate. That's typical for the 2011 model. And in this run we had 52 pieces made. They are all in this box. That's the original box from Victorinox. As we open that up, we see also the sticker on the side, and we see how they look in the silver boxes. That's quite likely the last time they are all together, all of them, and soon we make the swissbianco newsletter and then they are gone in all parts of the world. So I put this quick aside. It's pretty heavy. Now, that's the silver standard box from Victorinox. As I open it up, we have the red alox soldier 2011 model. Now, some people ask me, why is this the soldier model? It has the Victorinox shield, it has an engraving plate. Now, in the past of the Swiss Army knife, the 1961 alox model we talk here now about, there were a couple of changes over the time. As we look at this model here, a very old Elsener, that means a Victorinox, made in 1962. As we look at this model, it's basically the same as the 2011 model. The tools are all the same, just the scales did change. And of course the hollow rivet, that is gone for a long time. So we see the first ones were red, and now the 2011 limited edition is red again. Now, what else did change? We have on the back side, of course, the engraving plate with the newer scales. That did change, and we do not have the year stamp anymore, because Victorinox doesn't stamp the year stamp anymore on the alox, on this size of the knife, only on the 111mm. We do not have that anymore. But what is essential counting is that we still have the same size. We have the same tools, because the tools did never change over the years. They just got in some details more accurate, more precise, manufactured. We see that in some stamping that they did improve, and the rest is pretty much the same. Now we have this early one model. This is the latest model, and in between I just grabbed this one from my collection. This one is a 03. That stands for 2003 model from Victorinox. And you see again the scale is different. We have here the difference, of course, with the hollow rivet. We have here the difference with the Swiss cross, and we have here the Victorinox scales that are now be used on the scales. And in between these three variants we have way many more. I just don't have it here with me in Switzerland. I'm now in Switzerland for a while, but in my collection that is in USA I have pretty many different variants that were made all over the years of different scales. So the only thing that basically did change on the 1961 alox Swiss Army knife is the scales. The tools were always the same. So with the brand new one that we have here, that's the same. So the scales did change, and of course the year stamp. The year stamp is gone for good. That we can't do. We could laser engrave it, but it will be never the same. So the last year stamp they did do was the 08, as we see here. That's on a fileworked blade by Tom Stratton. I did collect those blades back then, a handful, and yeah, guess where they will go one day or another. You see the file work. I have to be careful, it's already sharp. So the year stamp is gone. What I want to say with this, we try to keep up the Swiss Army soldier, the alox soldier, as best as we can, and this 2011 model is what we get, and we are the only ones that have the soldier Swiss Army knife right now. In this tool configuration, it's exactly what we had in the Swiss military, as I did join the Swiss military police. So that's what we have. We had this knife before in silver alox, and we will work on more different colors and variants over the year, but we try to keep at least the silver version in stock for the people that want to have the true Swiss Army 1961 soldier. So that's the updated version that we get. Again, this is the red alox version made by Victorinox. In April 2012 we got 52 pieces, really limited edition. So that much about this great knife, one of the best I have.